That's a shirt? Who are you wearing?
These are just a little old band called the Cancer Bats. Coolest fucking band. Maybe not ever, but
They're pretty.
The last 15
they're
years.
pretty
they're
cool.
up there.
Pretty cool.
Well, no, we can't
Pretty
say that
cool
every
guys.
episode. There's got to be some semblance of these guys are.
They
the
are
best.
some pretty wild and crazy
Oh.
guys.
They are crazy. When I seen them, Stevis from Fever 333 or Fever 33.
333.
There's threes involved.
Yeah.
But
How many
he
threes?
was playing guitar. I think
There's
three.
three.
3 threes.
Yeah. Yeah. He was
Not
a
in that order.
monster. That guy was so sweaty.
Very
Oh,
sweaty.
my.
The sweaty shirt.
Sweaty shit.
Why?
Just giving her.
What's he doing?
Right?
Giving her.
No, but what does he do for his purpose in the band?
Gives her.
Yeah, guitar?
Guitar.
Guitar giving
He's
her?
not in the Cancer Bats anymore.
Oh,
Someone
no?
else replaced him, but and Jay with his bass that was bigger than him. That was sick.
Big bass J.
Ginormous.
Big old bass Jay.
That's right.
Yeah. He's
How
not a
small
big
was he
guy.
or how big is the bass?
I think it was a Stingray he was playing, and the Stingrays, as you've seen, they're not small basses.
No.
He's not a big guy.
Was it a Stingray?
It might have been a P
I don't
bass.
remember.
I can't remember.
I might be totally out to lunch. I thought it was like one of those Gibson. What are they called? Grabbers or
Oh, the
something?
grabber.
I thought it was something like that.
Grabbers.
The
are
first one I remember seeing
I'm a
ever of
B.
these guys.
Yeah,
Out
that
to
was my
lunch.
first
I
experience
liked
too.
the Fender Katana too. I never knew about that until last month, and I said,
Nice.
"Whoa!"
Because Cancer Blats
Yep.
played that show at the old hockey arena here, right? With like I think it was Every Time I Die.
Whoa.
And-
what? Alexis on Fire?
Alexis on was it Alexis?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we're talking about Bonnettes. Or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
It was
It
the
used to be just called Bonnettes on that side.
Crystal Center.
And the other side was...
Canada Games
Bose.
Arena.
oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that was... Or Bose? Is that what it was called?
Bose Family Gardens.
Yeah, both
Yeah,
family
that
Crystal
side.
Gardens.
You walk in, turn to the right, that side.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. That was the third one. It was Cancer Bats. Cancer Bats, Every Time I Die, and Alexis on Fire.
That's a
Yeah,
crazy.
I
And
didn't-
it sounded
see
like
that.
shit. It was the worst sound I've ever heard. That room sucks.
Just remember you were saying you and Margaret were ballroom dancing.
To Alexis on Fire.
Yeah.
Like a couple of romantic lovers.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun.
Lovers.
It was super fun.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Question, Cade, could you talk us through what's happening on the shirt? So you got like and then
Poison, I think.
okay, God, I was gonna ask what these drops were. You know,
And we got
the other
chains.
side got like lines.
Is it not chains on that side too?
Chains.
No.
Blood.
Oh,
They're
that's what I
mixing it
mean.
up.
Yeah,
Poison
maybe
or-
it's blood or poison.
Poison.
Dog.
Chain.
It's dog poison.
Dog poison.
And then the back
Chain.
is
Oh, what do we got?
Oh yeah, yeah. What do we
Describe
got
it,
here?
Chris.
Looks
Tell me
like
what
a,
it's-
a ship.
A ship?
No, that's a bat. A bat
bat?
perched on top of an upside down skull and crossbones.
Oh, love it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I like
actually
it.
pretty
Thank you.
sick.
That's pretty cool.
Really cool
That's
shirt.
sick.
very anti-nationalist.
The back is so sick that this is like clip art baloney, you know?
Whoa.
Like, I mean, in comparison, show them the back. You got to see the back of this. Look at that.
love it.
Look how sick
Listen,
that looks.
it's great.
Get a little lower.
It's the
Get a little-
bat's
yeah,
almost like a
perfect.
yeah.
Turn,
Are we looking?
turn that way a bit.
That's good.
Pivot. There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we got a
Nice.
good shot of
Oh,
it. See how
looking
sick
good.
that is? That makes
Quite
this
sick.
look less cool by comparison.
The bat's almost got like a what was that? It's almost got like a Steamboat Willie thing going.
yeah,
right?
like a little like 8-bit character.
Yeah,
Kind of vibe.
Exactly, 1930s.
I can't whistle.
Where'd you get the shirt? At a show?
From the show.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Thank you. I like
The
that.
show. Who else was that? The one with Comeback Kid, where you
Comeback
learned how to
Kid,
stage dive.
I was forced.
Yeah,
To stage dive.
forced to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Born to
Like
shit.
Baby Bird, it's time to fly.
Tough love, you know.
Forced to wipe.
Yeah. I'd rather die over wiping than live under wiping.
I'd rather.
What was
Yeah.
it?
I'd rather
That's
be
right.
an overwiper with a bloody ass than an underwiper with a shitty, stinky one.
Yeah, that's fair. Words to live by, kids.
That's on God. Yeah. That's on the gang.
So cancer bats. Yep. They're sick. You like them? What are they?
I
What do they
like
do?
them.
Where are they from?
Fuck, man. I don't actually know.
Canada.
I don't know. I don't know the
Hello.
lore. Yeah,
Canada,
but I don't know
America.
where in
Ontario,
Ontario.
Ontario,
Let's
Canada,
say-
America.
Let's say Toronto, just for fun.
Toronto. Yeah.
Toronto.
Oshawa.
Toronto.
Sure. Mississauga. Sure.
St. Catharines.
Burlington.
All right,
Wherever
guys.
they're
They're
from.
from
This is the
Brampton.
say all
Mary.
the yeah all the Ontario cities. You know.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah,
Thunder
Hamilton,
Bay.
baby. That's
Thunder,
right.
thunder, thunder. Bay.
You guys always say Oshawa?
Trout Creek.
Well, I think he started at Oshawa.
Oh,
that might even be
Oshawa,
where
sorry,
they're
okay.
from.
Salt
Ajax.
Saint. I'm just kidding. Sault Ste. Marie.
Salt.
The Sioux,
Salt
baby.
sucks
Salt
Marine.
Street.
Breakdown. Marine.
Maureen.
Marines.
So your favorite song is what?
North Bay, Ontario.
Marine Corps Blart.
Marine Corps Blood
Bloods.
Band.
Marine Corps Blund Band. I'm not giving away my email address.
Just trying to bait Devin into that one. Yeah, they're awesome wherever they're from. But my favorite song by them, probably "Hail Destroyer."
Will it say down about the artist if you click on it?
Oh yeah, we can get the lore right there.
Get some of this.
Wait a minute. They're from Rochester.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm
Did
joking.
you lie to me?
Rochester,
Rochester.
Canada, America.
Rochester.
Where's about the artist right here?
17 years under their belt.
Tell us.
17 years. Yeah. Talk to me, Cade. What do you know?
Talk to me, baby.
Kerrang, baby.
Countless tours. No location yet. Hang on.
One of the hardest working bands in the industry. That's a pretty
I see that, but I don't know that.
Wow.
That's
a bold statement.
how do you prove
No,
that?
those guys are always on the road.
That is
though,
true.
like, all the time.
And I mean, when they're tired of doing Cancer Bats, they're like, let's do Bad Sabbath. Which, how do you get any cooler than that? Hardcore band covering Black Sabbath tunes? Come on.
What was that they just played here?
They did.
Bad Sabbath
That's
did.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a year, yeah, a year
Who
ago?
else played with them?
Not even.
No, it wasn't that long, was
Black Mastiff and Devolver.
Yeah.
it? Yeah, you guys did.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Devolver, but also it was Black Mastiff. That's right. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It was
They were more doomy, weren't they?
Black Mastiff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
yeah.
Mastiff,
They're
that's right.
awesome. Devolver was...
They're pretty doomy, aren't they?
Devolver was not awesome that night.
Devolver's kind of a doom band, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Like a
sand.
doom
a lot
K-pop?
Kind of disco doom kind of
A lot of
vibes.
technical issues going on.
Oh, really?
It happens. Yeah.
Can't remember if I seen that.
That
set.
was late notice, though, right?
Yeah, everything just kind of fell apart because
Oh.
Bad Sabbath and Black Mastiff were 4 hours late, so we didn't know
Oh.
what to do. So we were like, well, they're not here, so we might as well set up and get a sound check. And as soon as we got most of our gear on, they showed up and we had to take all of our stuff off.
Ah,
And
man.
then-
Fuck those guys.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at.
Was it winter?
No, thank goodness.
So there was no excuse for being that late?
It was like,
Oh yeah, my mom's calling me.
Hello.
Just kidding.
Answer it. Go ahead.
I'll call her.
You can
back.
take it.
I needed to get a recipe. It's too late. So
What was the recipe?
It's for just like a homemade sweet, Thai sweet chili sauce.
Oh,
that
oh,
she
nice.
just nails. But
Oh, so
also,
good.
I know if when I call her and get the recipe, she'll be like, I just wing it. And this is what I do.
Of
These
So
are the,
it's
these are the
different every
wings
time.
that I use.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Got
fair.
that built-in mom knowledge.
Yeah. Are you making noodles or rice? You know, what is the Thai chili sauce going with?
It's gonna be. Have you ever had the chicken thing? That I'd always have it on my birthday or something.
At
It's
Fred's
like-
you talking about?
No, it's
Oh.
at my mom's place.
Oh, definitely not.
It's Thai chicken, and it's like what's that super yellowy spice?
Turmeric?
Yeah, just this turmeric barbecued chicken.
Oh.
And it's incredible. And then you have this really spicy and really sweet sauce.
Oh.
And you take the chicken, it's all cut up afterwards, and then you have like just a whole table full
Yeah.
of random veggies that you take in a giant leaf of
Oh,
lettuce. You stuff it all in there with the chicken, and then you dip it in the sauce, and it gets all over your face. And it's like the whole
So good.
Sounds amazing.
the whole sensory experience
I'm
is like
fucking
The
hungry.
crisp crunch
I love it.
snap
dude,
of that
it is
lettuce.
the
lettuce wrap.
crunchiest. Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Is the chicken breaded?
No,
Is
it's
it breast or thigh? Say thigh. Please
Whatever
say
I can
thigh.
get.
Please say
Probably
thigh.
everything.
Say
it's
thigh.
it's mostly thigh, but like
Yeah.
it's pretty much like a whole chicken cut in half, and then like so it's
Oh, yeah.
it's all of it, but it's mostly thighs.
think I was part of that,
But
sorry.
I think we usually cook them bone in, and then we take those out.
Yeah.
Yeah, thighs
So
is,
it's
is
like
the best.
got all the flavor. Yeah,
So good.
Nice.
Blue to
we
the
should
sky.
make this.
yeah.
We'll eat it soon.
We'll have it June 30th.
We've still,
All right.
we still haven't eaten any BLTs, guys. So
Oh my god,
let's not
what?
sign up for anything
Yeah.
just
we
yet.
We got a
there a BLT
BLT,
plan? What's
episode
happening?
coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Which
coming.
we
We'll
can't
let you
really
know.
do here. We can't really do at the new studio.
I don't know if I want to eat something right in front of this microphone and then have to listen to that editing later on. Yeah.
Well, you fucking got yourself into this thing.
Sorry.
What you're getting
Yeah,
yourself
June
into.
30th, we're going to eat that. That sounds delicious.
Bevin's birthday.
Bevin's birthday.
Bevin's birthday.
Bevin's
Stay
birthday.
tuned.
Bevin's birthday.
Bevin's butthole.
Hail Destroyer. Hail Destroyer. That was the number one.
Okay.
That's the one we just played in the background. Number 2. What's your next favorite Cancer Bat song?
Next favorite.
What makes you like him so much? Is it the punk rock beats?
You know the first
yelly
time
vocals?
the first time I ever heard Cancer Bats? Have you guys ever seen the movie Splice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
God.
With the
Yes.
girl alien tail.
I mean-
yeah.
Hail Destroyer is in that movie.
No way.
Right when they're
Is
like,
it Winona Ryder?
No.
no.
Is
no.
it Minnie
I wish it was
Driver?
No. No, it's none of those people.
It's
Who's
like
the girl
two,
in it?
Two not that famous people.
Yeah.
But
Well, Adrian Brody's the guy, right?
Yeah.
He's the scientist.
Oh.
The thing about that movie was,
Adrian the Nose Brody. I love that guy. He's one of my
here's-
faves.
Here's
he's
what
great.
here's what happens when you watch that movie. You're like, okay, oh, and then at some point you go like, what, wait, brother,
yeah, that was my reaction exactly.
It's like when I watched The Fly, like the John Carpenter one.
oh,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, okay. Gross!
That's
Most disgusting movie ever made. It's incredible.
it's incredible. Oh my gosh,
But-
what's the guy's name?
Jeff
again?
Goldblum.
Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum. That's
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum at like
Gina
20.
Davis.
Gina Davis, she's so
Man,
good.
what a babe. What a babe.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that.
Anyone do a good Gina Davis impersonation?
I'm not gonna touch that one.
She's got big
Willie
teeth.
Crump.
She
But
does.
big, beautiful teeth.
Beautiful, beautiful woman.
But what was I going to say? When I watched The Fly, I don't get grossed out by anything in movies. Could be-
120
could be
Days
like
of Sodom would like
could
a
be
word.
a specific like gore
baby.
genre film, and just the grossest stuff.
Really?
But The Fly, holy crap! I just like I didn't puke or
Visceral.
anything, but I'm just like,
Because it was like the
man.
hairs coming out and things
yeah,
like that, or
just
what?
like looking all gross and ugly, and then like there's one scene where Gina Davis' character is like trying to feed him as he's like going through the transformation, and just gives him a box of donuts because all he can really eat is sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
And he just opens the box and just goes. "Blah," and barfs all over it because like
Yeah.
flies
what
puke
yeah.
on
And then
their stuff
eat
with
it.
acid so they
Yeah.
can slurp it up. And he's like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Sounds like a body horror.
Grossest
film.
movie
Crazy.
you ever
Yeah.
seen go in a circle? The Fly?
The Fly.
Arjun, what's yours?
The Fly was pretty gross. I feel like so. I have I'm squeamish. I'm not squeamish though. I have like a lower tolerance for like super gross out these days. When I was younger,
Yeah, me
I had,
too,
like,
though.
A lot of friends who were like, "Oh, you're so gross. Watch this." And so I know I've seen things probably grosser than The Fly, but The Fly is the one that comes to mind first.
As the grossest movie
The
ever.
grossest. I mean that I remember.
Where
I'm
do
sure
you-
there's something else.
Where do you land on the subsequent Saw movies? The first one I thought was deadly,
Classic.
right? The M. Night
Modern classic.
Shyamalan type twist at the end. Really good.
3 was probably the one I started with.
3D.
It didn't. By the time they were in the second one, even I think, or certainly by the third one, they didn't get. It was one agenda, and that was
Yeah.
to make the grossest
Yeah.
trials
Traps.
possible.
Yeah.
I think the third one is the first one I saw too.
Like there was
I
one
think.
where someone
I can't remember.
gets thrown into a pit of needles,
Needles. Ugh.
and they're like, "Oh,
Was that 2
Yeah.
or 3?
I can't
Because
remember.
that chick was the.
That might have been the one I saw.
Spoilers!
Spoiler!
That might have
was
been-
Saw. There's one where like someone had to put their hand in a box that had like
Yeah.
like a check valve kind of razor blades that as soon as you go up and get the thing, you
can't
can't,
go
come
back.
back. You got to sacrifice your hand. Yeah, so same
the
thing.
rack.
I'm squeamish. I'm not fun on that either. But you're telling me you could watch that stuff and The Fly got you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Puking on your
I
food
don't know why
before you
she
eat it
swallowed
is
that
pretty
fly.
fucking gross.
I guess she'll die.
That's up there.
There was an
there,
old lady.
there was a
who swallowed
Japanese
frog.
series of body horror movies that were really gross too. But
I'm thinking let's keep it to like
yeah,
the
like,
commonly available
Yeah.
movies
Oh,
too,
shoot.
right? Like,
Okay.
There
Yeah,
goes my.
yeah,
There goes
yeah.
all my snuff film.
Oh,
Fuck.
you have one that's the grossest. Just kidding.
Cannibal
So
Holocaust.
are you voting The Fly on yours as well?
I think so. I have a question about a different body horror movie, but we can get back to that once we all go around the circle.
Okay, what do you got for a gross one? I got a sleeper one that maybe you guys haven't seen.
You
What
go
is the
first,
grossest
'cause
movie I've ever
haven't-
seen?
I haven't thought of mine yet.
Okay, it was a movie called Feed, and my
I've never seen
brother
it.
picked up a bunch of movies at the movie place,
I've heard about it.
and you could just rent 7 movies for 7 days for $7. That was a thing.
Oh yeah, no, I have seen it.
Okay, so and Feed was like
Oh, that one was
I don't know,
really
some
gross.
sort of horror movie, but effectively the short version of the story was that this fella was keeping women to get them to bulk them up for some sort of erotic online thing. Spoiler alert, you find out that what the mega like calorie intense protein thing that he's been feeding them has been the previous girl.
Yeah.
So like that scene in basketball where one of the South Park boys is trying to gross the other guy out by sucking a bag of fat.
Right.
That is literally what was happening in this movie, and it was the grossest thing that I ever
That was a really gross
that I ever
fucking
seen.
movie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Feed it was called.
Never seen.
What do you
that.
got there?
Okay.
Kate, what's yours?
Caterino.
I don't know.
I feel like it was like this too spelled.
I watched this one movie recently. It was pretty cool though, but it was kind of gross. So Viggo Mortensen.
That's what I was going to bring up.
What's it
That's
called?
also a David Cronenberg film,
Yeah.
as is The Fly.
What's it
That's
called?
Crimes of the
Cronenberg.
Future.
That yeah.
Crimes
Right?
of the Future.
Crimes of the Future. I was going to ask who's seen that.
That's a cool movie.
Yeah,
but
talk to me
it's-
about it. It looked like, I mean, so it looked pretty gross. So like I didn't watch it in theaters, you know?
It's not what I thought it was going to
Okay.
be for one thing, but it's like in the distant future. There, and I can't remember all of it because it was a lot to take in because it's kind of a complicated plot, but like essentially two big things in the future in this movie were that there's like this new form of art that was basically like live plastic surgery and live surgeries,
Whoa.
but done in like an artistic way. And you know, like usually they were alive, but it was done so articulately. And there was people that could adapt. Like it's like people could adapt to certain types of pain because of like constant drug use over hundreds of years. Like people evolved, and another thing about that evolved was that there was these certain types of people that were ridiculed and like horrible things were done to them because they could eat plastic. And it's just because of all the microplastic that people were eating for like the last few hundred years.
Yeah.
They've just finally adapted to it. It's just wild, but
Wow.
it's a weird movie.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And
You want to see a trailer?
it's really just like this.
Dude.
The soundtrack is really dark and it makes you feel like shit the whole time.
Sweet. Viggo
But it's
Mortensen's awesome too.
But it's
and
really
Cronenberg.
It's really
Come on.
good.
Cronenberg,
Let's.
baby.
I found a trailer. You guys want to see it? I'm
it
interested in that show now.
And that the actress in it too. She's really good.
Madeline,
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Madeline Peru, say do.
yeah. She's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, already like deep synth right out of the gate.
It is time to stop seeing.
Cannes Festival official selection 2022.
Yeah, it's
Time to
wild.
stop speaking.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is that?
Madeline Seydoux. I think it's Madeline.
It is time.
Whereas Cronenberg did The Fly, not
Yeah, Cronenberg.
the other guy. So.
It is time to stop seeing.
Leia Seydoux.
It is
Sorry.
time
Yeah.
to stop speaking.
This was the grossest movie you've ever seen.
No, it's
Just
just
honorable mention.
yeah.
Because I was asking about this movie. If anyone, did this look like
I remember this trailer now. I kind of figured it had a real shot
So-
at being terrible or being great.
And this trailer is kind of what I was going into watching the movie, and there's all of that in there, but it's like it's way
so
different.
much more.
Kristen Stewart
Yeah.
is incredible, and
Awesome. Yeah,
I
yeah.
really haven't seen her in much.
Right.
Yeah.
Besides,
Yeah.
Twilight and whatnot. She killed it. It was really good. Yeah.
Good for her.
I have Feed pulled up here too, so you guys can get a little taste of that
Yeah,
bad boy.
Oh,
This one's not a taste you want to get, but since we're going this direction,
I love you.
2005, this movie came out.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to come home.
2000 class
So
sound.
hungry.
I love you, baby. You're
yeah, that's really good.
This is a risque trailer.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
What this is all really about. Jason's
Really about.
I don't think you fully comprehend what I'm doing here.
They're betting on when they're gonna die.
I let them be whatever they want.
Today is such a special day.
I love them just the way they are.
602 pounds.
602 pounds.
Is it a crime to feed someone?
Nourishing a woman, honoring her, caring.
Yeah, the
for
faces
her.
you guys are making is exactly right.
what
This
it
is the
means to
grossest
love
movie I ever seen.
Yeah, that was very, very, very gross.
I haven't
The
seen
trailer was
Does he
uncomfortable.
like emulsify them into a paste and then feed them the paste?
Yeah.
Because I've seen him pouring a bag of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Spoiler alert.
gross.
Super fucking gross.
The Fly. Here we go.
I've never seen The Fly.
Oh, man.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, same director as that second last.
I think you're making a mistake. I think
I
you
was
really
in
want
the
to talk to
future.
me.
Sorry, I have 3 other interviews to do this
There
afternoon.
she is.
There she is.
Change the world as we know it.
They say they are.
Yeah, but they're lying.
That eye contact.
I'm something of a chaos theorist.
Human teleportation, molecular decimation, breakdown, and
What if we let the
reformation
fly
is
fuck us?
inherently purging.
Where our greatest creations meet our deepest fears.
Man, this guy had so much voiceover work at the time.
I know that voice.
Something went wrong.
You are about to go beyond that limit.
Those weird hairs that were growing out of your back, I had them analyzed. But they were definitely not human. If you saw
It was
how
a fly
scared
nutsack.
and angry and desperate he
I'm
was.
sure Typhoid Mary was a very nice person too when you saw her socially.
No!
You're afraid to be
He got
destroyed
so
and
strong.
recreated, aren't you?
You're changing, Seth. Everything about you is changing.
Oh no.
That gets me, man. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just gross.
A nail
wanna know
pulling
what's
off like
going
that?
on.
That's no
What does the
good.
disease want?
Wants to turn me into something else. Oh no. A fly got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone. Don't go back to it. Could be contagious.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
That looks like a banger.
I mean, it's a classic banger, baby. It's so good.
Like, they didn't really aim for a fly-like appearance. You know,
Yeah,
beyond
it's,
the...
it's not like Kafka-esque.
He gets pretty
becomes
fly-looking
a
by
fly.
the end,
Yeah.
but they have to control it. I can't
And
remember.
he's trying to, like, teleport, right? From one pod to the other one? Is that what's happening? I can't remember what the science he was trying to crack when the fly got into the soup.
I think he was trying to take properties of other things. You know, I don't remember. Yeah. Just,
The fly. Okay, Cade. You're up. What's the grossest movie you ever seen?
I don't know if it's ever seen, but this is just what I've got in recent memory. The original Dune, there's a specific scene where they're draining the Baron's pustules on his face and neck, and the doctor kisses him on the face, like, well, it's like seeping out
that's
of
pretty
him.
pretty gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. But I can't think of anything else right now.
That's fair.
Come on, we thought of 3.
I know.
How could this is just
Not even trying.
what kind of operation is this?
I know.
Cade, you're
I'm
trying to call to question the validity of this podcast.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Have you ever seen Jackass? Well, there's some gross stuff on there.
Jackass 2.5?
Yeah, what about the theme of what kind of gross stuff can you not handle? Like that fingernail getting pulled off?
Yeah, that was.
That's pretty.
There's like,
tough.
on that scene?
Some things are
Okay,
pretty
you
tough.
go first, and I got another one
got
on
it.
that.
Prisoners. Hugh
Huh?
Jackman.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about this.
Now,
too.
it's not gross in like the sense of like what you're looking at is like making you queasy. For me, the grossest movies are like seeing how evil another person can treat another human being. You know?
Okay.
Humans.
And at one point, he thinks he's got the guy who's like kidnapped his daughter, and he's got him locked, like boarded up into a shower. But he's routed his water to only do boiling hot or freezing cold, and he's just like cranking one, and then like giving him a second, and then giving him cold, and giving him a second, then asking him a question, and then he doesn't answer, so he cranks the boiling hot water again. You're like seeing him like blister and shit. It's
Damn.
pretty nasty. But
That's harsh.
that's all I got. That's mine.
Being mean to other people is
answer.
gross.
Well,
Just kidding. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but that was fucking terrible. F's in the chat, people. That was the worst one.
have you seen the movie?
No, I will watch it though. I like what you're describing. It sounds erotic.
Yeah, you'd like it.
So the fingernail thing made me think of something terrible in a movie that you don't even. It's not necessarily a really gross thing. You don't see the act of it, but you see the camera pan up and you see it.
Okay.
When whomever is in the hole at Buffalo Bill's place in Silence of the Lambs, and they pale up, and you see fucking fingernails stuck in the stone well that the guy's in or the girl's in, I guess at that point. That shit queasies me.
It puts the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's stalled.
Yeah, that guy was great at being a creep.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
As long as he kept that thing tucked, when he was backing up. It's pretty cute. Gross. Should we go back to cancer bats now that we've covered really gross movies?
Where are we at now?
I'm gonna because your picks are my picks and my picks are your picks. Okay. I'm gonna jump in on cancer bats here. This French immersion video.
Are we supposed to have picks?
You don't have a pick? I got a pick you can borrow.
Kate gets super mad when I choose his picks, so I
just said Bevin's. Your picks can't be Bevin's picks.
It's okay, I got picks. Don't worry about it.
Here's the first.
Nice. Let me see.
That's
the first exposure. I don't know. This must be pretty old, hey? Because remember this being a music video.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they said 17 years they've been a band for. Was that what?
17.
Yeah.
17. But this is French immersion, and this video was super sick.
Skin is way too thick. Your blades will not cut in. Save your strength for someone else's skin.
He's singing City in Color, right?
Yeah.
Catch that?
Yep.
Why did he just leave his bike locked?
Because he's a badass.
Because look how punk rock he is.
Yeah, true.
That was someone else's bike lock.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Their vocals are wild live too.
So good.
So
Oh my
good.
gosh.
He sounds exactly like
Yeah,
this.
exactly like that.
Yeah, I just remember this track. I remember him biking through the city in black and white, and the song ripping hard.
I've never seen this video.
So good.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this guy's ability to do the Bat Sabbath thing too was super dope.
Super cool. He's really giving her the beans.
It's like that, almost like a neck pickup, flubby tone.
It's full.
Yeah, full.
Really looked like his hands were further up the neck than they should have been.
Calling to the validity
Drop C.
of
This is the year Drop C was invented.
Yeah. These guys invented Drop C.
Is that the guy that you were talking about playing guitar? Steve Brule?
No.
A parkade, black and gray. It's a sick video.
bro. I thought those were like screamo song lyrics. A parquet, black and gray, black and gray. I was like, dude, keep going.
Oh
Freestyle, baby.
yeah.
Let's
Sorry,
hear it.
we can just read more things that are happening in this.
I love my bike. My friends do too. We ride our bikes. For me and you.
Yeah, we got a hardcore band right there.
Done.
All right, Kate, that was my pick for your pick.
Tight.
Nice.
I like the song. Never seen the video. It's a cool video.
There we go.
That was back when music videos were one of the ways you found music.
Mm-hmm.
You'd stay up late. You'd watch Much Loud on Saturday nights at midnight.
Saturday nights, Friday nights. One of those nights.
One of the nights was Electric Circus, so it wasn't that night.
Oh, the right. Yes,
Top 20.
That's staying up late and watching Much Loud. When I first moved to Canada is how I discovered the band Cradle of Filth.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the video to like Born in a Burial Gown, and I was just like, jet lagged because we just like flown in from London, England.
Oh,
and I just
man.
couldn't sleep. I'm like, this is music in Canada. Wow.
Yeah.
These guys are crazy.
As soon as you turn on the TV too, is it the first thing you see?
Maybe the second. The first thing was like ESPN 2. And I'm like, I just watched like a
How
lot of
about the
sports. I'm like,
Oilers?
Yeah,
a
but
lot of sports.
the first music thing you see for Canada is Cradle of Filth.
It was
On
probably
Much Loud.
Well, it was probably the second. So that was my first Much Loud experience. I think there was like a little bit of Much Music proper watching. And so like some kind of Canadian band, you know, like whether it was like, it was probably
Tragically
Econoline
Hip?
Crush.
Yeah,
It wasn't the Hip. I took a long time to get into the Hip. I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I was not.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Econoline Crush. And then later that night, Born in a Burial Gown.
I was really hoping that you had seen Much Loud first, and you were like, "Is this what all music in Canada is like?" For that, like 1 30-minute in a
Absolutely.
week long span of content.
This is the greatest place
Yeah,
ever.
wow, this is what they do in the
Wow.
middle of the night. What do they put on during the day?
Yeah, exactly. Man, Canada's hardcore.
Wow.
What are they putting in the water?
Wow.
Yeah. You
Okay.
actually had to like look up record labels, even if you weren't in a band, because that's where all the bands were. You know, you'd be like, oh, you know, you'd happen to buy one of their CDs, and you're like, hey, what's this logo? You go to their website, and it's like, oh, there's more bands like this. Cool.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist really anymore.
Then the other way that I did it on CD liners like that was thank yous. Thank you notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
If
call.
you were thanking a band,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out that band that you thank if I like you enough.
Totally.
Because if I like you and you like them,
Yep.
what does that say?
Dude.
What's my
Buddies.
favorite band's favorite band?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
It's not
my
the-
favorite band.
It's not the algorithm telling you what their favorite band is. It's literally them.
Yeah.
Right
that
from the
was-
horse's ass.
Horse's butt.
Between that and compilation discs, that was the other way.
Oh yeah,
Compilation albums.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
That's a compilation.
Yep.
Headbangers Ball.
Headbangers Ball, baby.
I liked the Punkораmas
Oh yeah.
from
of
Epitaph.
course.
Remember those?
Man, those
they have
were
like
great.
28
Of course.
songs on an album.
Yeah.
So good.
Punkorama was the Fat Record one. Oh, they all had different names though.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Fat Records
Fat
compilations were
Records.
like, I remember the one I had was Life in the Fat Lane.
Nice. And that would have probably been post Punkorama too, right?
It was like
Fat Records
it
was when NoFX kind of split from Epitaph. Wasn't that their label, Fat Records?
Yeah, it
Fat
was,
Mike's
but it's-
record.
I remember this was like 98, 99, like late 90s. And it had
Well, maybe the split with NoFX was earlier than I'm thinking then.
maybe, yeah, but it had a NoFX song on there, but it had like Me First, Gimme Gimme's, it had Lagwagon, Strung Out,
That whole scene. of
Rizzo,
punk rock.
Ataris, yeah. Yeah, but then Punkomatic had like a lot of my other favorite bands.
Punkomatic.
Like Pulley and and then they were like kind of the forefront of emo when it really took off.
Yeah, there was no emo compilation, was there?
No, it was.
Yeah,
It
there
was
is.
called.
It's your iPod.
Do you remember they changed when emo took over? A lot of people were pissed off because Punkomatic was called like something sound or. Do you remember?
No, sad sounds to slit your wrists too.
Basically,
In Iowa.
they had a new compilation, but it had like an emo name to it.
I don't recall that at all. That's
Let's find
fun.
this out right now.
That's fun.
No,
Punkomatic.
I'm not lying, guys.
It was sweet though, because you got at a time when you had to shell out $20 to get a new album. For me, cost effectively, if I can get a compilation, then I can get a stab at like a couple shots of finding something cool that's new. The next level up to that was sick was like you go to festivals and certain labels would hand out promo CDs with like a compilation mix of their up and coming artists on it.
Right. Yeah.
I remember them being like burnt on a CD sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they were
Yeah.
pretty low rent, pretty DIY, and found some sick bands that way.
Trying to find it. I can't.
Oh, not Punkomatic.
You know-
Punkorama.
Punkorama.
Punkomatic was a
Punkorama changed names?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about. I thought Punkomatic was one I had never heard of. before.
Punkomatic. No, Punkomatic was like a flash game on the
game,
internet where you
yeah,
could make
yeah.
you could build a punk song on it.
Sweet.
It was actually a lot
Flash
of fun.
games were sweet.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, what did Punkorama change to?
That's weird that I don't know now. Are you going to
You'll-
say it out
you'll
loud and then
remem-
I'll be like, oh shit, it's
You're
that.
totally gonna remember.
Well, while we're looking at that, what's your third favorite song of theirs? I mean, I guess French Immersion you didn't know, so just pick another song.
Pneumonia Hawk's good.
That's the same album, and you didn't know French Immersion?
No, I
Or you didn't know the
French
video?
I haven't seen the video.
Yeah, fair enough. Why do you... Does anybody watch videos anymore?
Not really. Well, I don't.
I do.
At least I shouldn't
I mean,
say.
the nature of a lot of videos has changed, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's less like even like the video that we just watched. You know, like there's thought put into it. There's a reason why that video is that video, right? Like nowadays, the videos are more like, and I mean, this is obviously like a giant generalization, but I mean, so many videos are just like something to show you the face of the artist.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, cool. Here's the video. Are you in a band? No. Okay, cool. We'll get some studio musicians, and so what we're gonna do is you're gonna sing the song. And we're gonna pan around you
And you
make
just
sure that
shake
everybody,
your ass.
everybody knows what your face looks like.
Yeah.
It's
And your
variations
ass.
on that, and your ass.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That seems to be the
Very
case
important.
with the rap world, the
Yes.
hip hop world.
Yes, absolutely.
This new movement of lady rappers. You don't actually have to rap. You just have to have that donk on you know?
So you put it to the test.
baby.
Meg.
Oh man.
You get out there as a lady
Scarmageddon.
rapper.
And
Any
just
of the
start
ska
throwing
stuff,
ass
man?
around?
Oh,
Throwing
those
ass around.
Metallic
Those are
ska.
We're
those
gonna,
are
we're gonna
good.
be rich before the end of the month, brother.
Yes.
Fatness.
Unsound.
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 That's
Yeah,
cool.
well
Oh
done.
no.
That was it. Yeah, 2006. Epitaph announced retirement of Punkorama brand in favor of a new series, Unsound, less genre-specific title being more conducive to the label's expanding roster of emo, but they say musical styles.
Emo, baby.
But I remember when the first one
Where
came out,
are
it was all emo.
Unsound number one. Because at Punkorama they were at like 18. Like there were so many of them.
Yeah.
That was where I first heard Atmosphere. It was the first like thing that was outside of punk on Epitaph's label was this white rapper,
Nice.
and he was
Right.
super
Was it
sick.
Snow?
Yes, it was snowing when I found out.
Snow's
I
Canadian.
remember, I really
He's
remember the
Canadian?
one with like
Canadian.
No way.
they were
Oh,
making
yeah.
the album art on the one
Controller.
Punkorama was
I keep up now.
was the fucking
I keep up
Never
now.
mind. Never mind. You guys fucking
Lurk,
Sorry,
everybody knows.
sorry, we're caught up. We're
Hey,
on
look.
a train over
Here's
here.
one of the
dog.
best ones here. Punkorama Volume 8. I'm a Revenant Distillers. Like this is such a dope
I
track.
remember, yeah, I remember that one too.
Don't call it a comeback.
This
Actually
one with the
starts out
monkeys
pretty
on
good,
it.
too. This is monkeys.
No, the
Oh,
Punkor-
which Punkorama?
Yeah,
No idea.
The monkeys on it was making fun of Space Odyssey. Like the intro had the little monolith.
Brody Dahl. Remember
Brody
how she
Dahl.
was the hottest girl in alternative music for a lot of years?
Who
Remember
dethroned
Hot
her?
Water Music?
Who
Damn.
dethroned her?
Who dethroned Brody?
Tim
Remember
Armstrong.
Down Six Souls,
Tim Henson.
After Romance, No Effect.
Jim Henson?
Jim Root.
Fucking Kermit the Frog,
Jim
baby.
Beam.
Kermit the Frog here.
Who Are We? That's a great song. Bad Religion.
So this, though, I brought this up for one specific reason. This is Atmosphere.
Transplants, man. Dropkick Murphys. Pennywise, I love Pennywise. Well, the old stuff.
There's so much good on here.
Before I brought him, Pennywise was awesome.
I keep bum now.
Snow, right? No, this is Atmosphere. Bird sings while the caged eye knows.
Ocean Song, I love that song. Holy.
Incorporeal, Tiger Army.
Tiger
Man,
Army.
that band slaps.
Fuck the world. Is that
Yeah.
him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
a great song.
Yeah. But this was such a weird left curve
different.
when Punkoramas were coming out. They were like what you see there, like, you know, U.S. Bombs, Bad Religion, Transplants, Pulley, like you said. And then all of a sudden there was this, and I'm like, I should listen to them. I'm like, this is kind of sick, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm into this.
You could put this on and play Tony Hawk.
Like, here's a perfect example. You start scrolling through the plays on this. They're sitting around 91,000 compared to the, like, million.
Tiger Army's
plus.
got 2 million.
Who's the top one here?
Holy shit.
Oh, No Effects, Idiots Are Taking Over,
That's a big
and
hit.
Hot Water Music's Trusty Chords.
Great.
This is
Oh,
one of the
what?
best Hot Water
Let's hear it.
Music songs
One of the best songs
ever.
of all time.
Yeah. I ordered a Hot Water Music shirt, too. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so we'll have one of their episodes. This is the best Hot Water Music song, actually.
nice.
The chorus is just so good. I love when people sing about the act of making music or like some element of it. Like Misery Signals does it with semblance of melody and time is the lyrics in, I think, Difference of Vengeance and Wrongs.
That's a
I
great
love when there's like a
tune.
musical reference in the song,
Oh
and
my
that's
gosh.
this right here.
Paulie
In the
did a
chorus.
great song about that. It's called "Hooray for Me." It's just about like making music, and I'm not making any money, but I don't give a fuck, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
hooray
really
for me.
good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming up to the chorus, fellas. Take him to the chorus.
Get it, girl.
Be happy.
Drinks on me. Let me see what you're working with.
Look at those hips.
He loves these chords. Yeah, yeah, man. Hot water music.
He kind of sounds like the guy that wears the bird costume and sings emo songs with his ukulele on a picnic table. Oh. Social Distortion, I think his name is.
Mike Ness of Social Distortion.
I just,
No.
I just want to
Ness?
say,
Is that his name?
Maybe. I don't know.
music's really good, and I think we should start a podcast about
We should
music.
start a podcast talking about music.
You guys want to
Because
start
we
a
all love
music
music.
podcast? Yeah.
All right,
What would you
perfect.
call it?
Fucking Between the Nuts and Me, probably.
Yeah, Crusty Butts.
Behind-
Between My Buried Nuts.
Under the
Behind
Bridge.
the
Oh wait, no, that's a song.
music.
Over
Each
over
one.
the over the frets.
Each one.
Over the frets.
Over
Far
the-
away.
over Under the Church and Back Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
A Hobbit's Tale.
Yeah, there
the
can be
shirt,
only
over
one.
the bra.
Yeah.
Oh,
Under the shirt, over the bra.
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
Ooh, I like under the shirt, over the
Is
bra.
that
That's
second
really
base?
good.
Over the pants hands.
I don't know how the bases work. I'm not a fan of baseball.
What? You don't like to play baseball?
Yeah. Angels in the outfield,
really.
man.
You don't
It's
like
one of the greatest
throwing a
movies.
ball
Field of
around
Dreams?
with your boys?
All I have to say about that is
No.
ready.
You don't
Bevin?
like sending one of your boys
Yeah,
deep
take
and saying,
Yeah.
no,
You don't like it,
deeper.
huh? Take this.
It's so powerful.
Oh no. Oh no, they're
You guys are
collaborating
about to
against
take
us.
off.
I gotta find that movie and watch it again. I was like,
so good.
We
My
can't
favorite
afford
movie as a
replacing
kid.
the roof, so you guys got to keep that down for real.
Wow.
well, every time we have an episode with Arjun, which is twice,
Yep.
we go way too long.
2 onces.
Oh, what's happening? Yeah. How long
Oh,
is it
we're
supposed
at
to be?
122.
Oh,
Okay, so you
snap.
gotta stop this? What's happening?
We gotta hit
remember when I
the
went like
beatbox.
this? I was at like 50 minutes.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll ride out.
We're gonna ride out into the
Sorry, guys.
sunset
Right
here.
out.
Thanks for sticking around. Thanks,
Wow,
Sergeant,
now.
for
Thanks,
coming
man.
out.
Hey.
What a great day.
Yeah.
Always
This
fun.
camera,
Thank you for
this
having
camera, that camera.
Tell the people what you got going on in your life.
Look out for a bunch of albums that I'm making coming out this spring,
those albums
summer, fall.
Yeah.
Americana records, alternative rock records, country singles coming at you, baby.
What about some metal?
Behind the net.
As soon as I got this slate of records made, we'll get back to metal. You're right. My love.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a podcast.
Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see.
Oh yeah, sorry. Comment below.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Like and subscribe,
Like,
subscribe,
subscribe,
and
share.
Share. Hit that bell.
and
Tell us
shoot
what
that
your
bell with
grossest
a
movie
gun.
ever was.
Poke us on MySpace.
Poke me on Facebook. Rear naked poke me in the octagon. Fuck.
Yeah.